Okay, later. My people, now well done. Oh. Welcome to another special edition of We Don't Catch 'em. You know how we do it for this program. If you suspect say your man or your woman they play ball outside, this is the program to come. For today's edition, one special woman, fine girl, fine anyhow, they suspect say her man they shop ogbono outside. The one like a goosey soup, instead of him to choose a goosey or ogbono, he dey
me holiday. It's the species, baby. Johnny leave me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. And he talk say I no do like the way Cynthia they do. Johnny give Uche belle. He talk say he want marry nene. Won't kem kedi peneme. Johnny Mo, I'm looking for my Johnny. Yeah. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Mo. Do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny, looking for my Johnny, I'm looking for my honey. You're telling me this, you're telling me that. I say this is not for me. Johnny do me conny, Johnny do me conny. He's doing me this, he's doing me that, but I know what's him on me. He go Canada, he go Tokyo. Yesterday he say he dey Morocco. He dance the sicko, he sing a willow. Na lie, na Pinocchio. This one I go be. Original.
Yeah,
That's a video.
Hey!
What's up?
What's so damn funny is in the house.
Rah.
We are in the building.
Most definitely.
Right, yeah, with our special guest tonight.
Yes, Lord.
All the way from
Senegal.
in the house.
Right. On my lovely left, we got Miss Mum. Oh, she's so delightfully beautiful too, I must say.
Where did you get that accent at? You just all of a sudden, Mum.
Next thing you know, I would be running next to the kayak, everything.
No, I don't like your accent because your accent is so fake. I don't know why it is people when they get around people with accent, they just automatically take it on. Like,
right.
I'll never see people like from Africa or Nigeria or whatever. I don't see them try to take on ours. They be like, huh? They be looking at us like, what are you saying? Like,
why do you talk that way?
What are you talking about?
Right. Why don't you use the regular English?
You say you
You do not have a real accent.
You say you're from Paris?
I was born and raised in Paris, but I'm
Paris,
originally...
California.
No. Paris.
What's so damn funny?
That was damn funny right here. Paris, Cal. No, I'm from Paris.
Paris
en France.
Paris en France.
Paris en France, voilà, France. But I'm originally from Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah. Say it.
Yeah.
Morocco. You got.
You know the bars, huh?
No. You don't have to roll it. This is no.
Oh, you don't roll it?
You don't roll
it like that. It's
Morocco.
It's not Morocco.
Do
What
it.
is it said? How it's supposed to be said?
Morocco. Well, it depends how you say it. If you're from-
Compton.
No.
My Los Angeles.
If you're saying it,
Have you been here over? How long you been here?
a long time.
See, I know you done lost your accent and everything. You better find it.
I do have an accent. It is deep inside of me.
Ooh. Not only that, you come with some bass with it too.
Yeah.
Deep inside of me.
Deep inside of me.
I swear.
I swear to God.
But you lose it on the end, man. That's the only thing.
No,
You sounded good, like.
Then all of a sudden you know he's from Paris for real, huh?
No. If I was speaking with a French accent, so I'm like, I'm speaking with a French accent. I'm from Paris. This is how the French people speak. They speak like this. Because that's how they do.
Yeah.
They don't pronounce the H. They speak like this. Say it, Mom. Say it.
They don't pronounce the H. They just say home. They say home.
Home. I live in my home here in America, and I'm from Paris.
Okay, tell them something sexy in that voice. You know,
In
do
French?
it. Yeah, something sexy on them.
Aux femmes, pour les femmes. Bah, je tiens avant tout à dire à toutes les femmes qui nous écoutent que nous avons passé une très très bonne soirée. Et voilà, merci beaucoup.
See, that's enough right there. They don't even know what you said. They be like, look, she over here now.
I'm asking you to give your accent to yourself. Some of that didn't sound right.
Yeah, it didn't. That's right. But
But you know what you're asking for.
But anyway, we're here on a fun note today. We're having a lot of fun in the studio. And We got my girls from Senegal. They got a big thing going on with Bridging the Gap. Bridging the Gap.
Yes.
What
From
is
the
it?
British Foundation.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? We're gonna get right into the show today because I heard about what you're doing and I think it's a wonderful thing, especially when you talk about feeding people.
That's right.
All right.
I'm just saying it's a good thing.
That's
Yes,
right.
and that's what we're doing here every 2 weeks or every once a month. That's what we're doing. We feed more than like 200 people. Home cooked meal. We cook it fresh and healthy.
Wow. I always love the fact that people do feed the homeless and stuff like that, but the part that I have a problem with is that they only feed them like once a month. Like, what they supposed to do for the rest of the month?
I know.
We got to get some more funds. Every
That
2
is
weeks is
true.
not enough.
Well, you know what?
Like-
We started the Ramadan today. It's the month of Ramadan, you know,
Uh-huh.
in which Muslims around the world don't eat or drink from sunrise to sunset.
I'm not Muslim.
And,
I'm so glad I'm not.
I didn't say
Man.
Muslim. I said Muslim.
Muslim.
I wouldn't make it.
But you know, right now, this is what's going on with the homeless. They do fast, literally, because they don't eat much.
Oh, so they fast. I don't think they fast.
I think they calling that a lot
No,
more
no,
slow.
I think they doing it because they don't have no more Tyromas.
That's right.
Because, you know.
No, Kamal is just joking. You know, we're going to be feeding them, even if we fast, you know, because we promise them they actually know who we are. As soon as we pull over, I mean, they're like, okay, we've been waiting for you guys.
Wow.
Something like that.
But it's once a month right now. Is that due to funding or?
No,
why is
actually
it-
we do. Okay, every Saturday we have food that we go and distribute it to some school, and the next Saturday, the next Sunday, like 2 times a month, we cook home cooked meal and we bring it. So it's
So you were
2
saying
times.
something about the
Yeah, we
kids in school. Like, do you actually provide meals to kids that are
No, we just
school age or
we
what?
just give them like pastry, fruits, cookies, all those kind of stuff.
What happened is, I just wanted to
add.
add to what she's saying. We have somebody who actually have a food distribution, event every Saturday. And then because we approached her, I met her and then we approached her, she said that we can go and then she gives us part of the food that she received from this market and Whole Foods, actually. And then we get that and then we just take it to a school that, the kids don't eat there all day. It's like a low-income area, like
Oh,
way
like
over
a
there in
private
Sla-
school, or is
No,
it
it's
like
it's a private
public
school.
school
It's
or
a
private?
private school, but it's just like usually they have funding from the government, and then most of the kids, it's only like 50 kids now because they just started it. And I talked to the
But
lady.
with the food programs, I've seen a lot of this stuff, and a lot of people donate and stuff like that. But due to people suing, and all the food is left over, the food is bad, and this and that, it has really put a damper on a lot of the big companies giving.
Yeah.
Because people do, later, that bread was molded, and
Of course, yeah.
What we do, we check everything. When they give it to us, it's nothing that's expired or anything. We just check. And it's something that's going to be expiring probably in a few days. But what we do, we check and we give it to them, and they call the people right away to get it. If it's vegetables and fruits, they get it and take it and use it. And then we take some of it. Usually when we have homeless feeding, because we do it on Saturday, we have homeless feeding on Sunday, we use part of it to cook, because right now we don't have funding. We just get everything out of pocket.
We have to give it up to Whole Food also because they donate some really good food.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's quality, great quantities, and the homeless they enjoy it. They see the difference. They actually love the cooking. For obvious reason, these 2 marvelous women from Africa, they can cook.
I'm over here trying to get me a meal right now. I'm like,
what are some of the foods that you cook for them? I mean, like,
We cook like chicken. We grill the chicken like barbecue. We cook the
so you
rice.
try to make it even stay healthy and all that
Stay
kind of
healthy. Yeah, we
I
have
mean,
vegetables.
It's a complete meal.
Yeah,
We
it's a
have
complete
actually
meal.
grilled chicken. We have the sauce that goes with it, and we sauteed vegetables, and then we make rice. We have like a 3-compartment container that we put the rice here, the chicken here, the salad here, and the dessert. And then they have water, and they have silverware and everything. So and bread.
Who's that?
So
Let's
it's,
see if we can
it's
get that.
good.
silverware, not no plastic, huh?
That's wonderful.
I still eat with
You were
plastic.
saying that you're bridging the gap. Is it like do you do this in Senegal too? Or
Yes, in Senegal we have a
what
group.
gave you the inspiration to do this?
Okay, I was 16 when I started this. I was 16 because I lost my father when I was 4, and I was seeing my mom struggling a lot, and I got inspired I'm like, I'm supposed to do something. So I was helping her, and at the same time, I was helping the single woman around and
All right.
elderly people. So from there, I was doing all those kind of stuff in Senegal. So when I got my visa and came to America, I thought that was it. I thought that I'm not going to be able to cook anymore for people. So I came and I was with my husband around the Skid Row, and I see the need of the homelessness, these people that need us.
Yeah, a lot of people think because we're in America and everything is so rich and there's so plenty
That's
of
what we
everything
thought, yeah,
that
yeah.
There's no homelessness, there's no
That's
people.
the-
But it's just such
It
a
is.
myth.
Man.
So
That's a lie.
That's why when we come, that's what we're doing.
One day we
just
need to take a
cook
camera
and-
down there just so people could really see exactly
is
how
true.
that really looks. I mean, because a lot of people, I'm going to tell you, before I ended up down there myself, you know, and before I ever ended up down there, I never knew it existed like that. And when I got down there, I was totally flabbergasted. I couldn't believe
Yeah.
all these people in this area. I mean, there's so many
Yeah.
people that they don't know what to do, where to go. I mean, some of them don't have their senses. You know, they don't have no state hospitals no more for the mentally ill ones. So they just walking around hoping that they get their head bashed in and get to go to jail
It's true.
just to get off the street. Yeah, it's. We need to take a camera down there one day.
We need to do that.
Really.
It's documented.
Just and just so we can show our people what we talking about, because a lot of people
Well,
really
like
don't know
it's
that's
very hidden, you know, because a lot of them, they stay busy all day or whatever, and then at night, this whole secret
You
lifestyle
would not
people
believe
come
it, because sometimes also we have events, like we have a lot of social gathering in the Senegalese community. Sometimes people waste a lot of food. So what we do, we tell them, do not throw it away, and then we put it together. And around midnight, 1 o'clock, up to 2 o'clock, we pack everything. We go there. He went with us Kamal went with us
I've done it
several
myself.
times.
Sometimes we used to fix food here, and the same thing. Because
Yeah.
there's so much.
And you have to see them. They like coming out of their tents like,
Oh, yeah.
right.
everybody's like assaulting them. It's
And
like,
I used to, because I'm a nighttime person anyway, so I used to just fix
You're a
food
nighttime
late at
person.
night.
Yes.
I like nights, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Anyways, that's another conversation.
That's another conversation.
Right,
another
right.
day. But I would like to fix the food like about 10 and take it out for like 11, because a lot of those places, they can't actually come and bed down till 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock after the business and stuff are closed.
and they eat
Then have
early
to
too,
be
around
out.
4 at the mission or something.
Right.
So 4 o'clock, that's their dinner time. And, you know, what do they do between 4 and then until they go to bed? So that's why. Sometimes, you know, anytime you take it, they will be out there. It's
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah. But it's so, like I said, it's such a secret society that a lot of people, they hear about it, but nobody really knows about it. When you got there and you see these 4-bedroom tent houses made out of cardboard. And I'm like, really?
Hey.
I mean, very engineered, whatever that word is I'm trying to say. The E word.
Shocker. Hey, when they got their huts built like that, they not trying to move. They want to be right there. They ain't trying to go nowhere.
No.
That's their permanent address. They might as well have a number on that.
have
And
P.O.
some-
boxes.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, some of them, you know, to address the people that are, some people that are really homeless and need it, yeah, there are some that really do, but you got so many people out there that are fakers and shakers that are out there doing other things, selling drugs and all
Yeah.
that kind of
Oh, yeah.
stuff, and it's like a whole society of just,
Everything.
you know, everything, a melting pot.
Yeah.
That's what it
And
is.
you know, there's kids out there with parents, and
Yes.
so it's kind of what your issue is, that you deal with the you try to go with the children.
The children, and the woman too. Like a single mom, their kids, sometimes they really need help. And
Yes.
someone has to be there. So that's why we have this foundation, which our work is just to help them, help the children. We have our youth director here. He's doing a wonderful
That's me.
job
Thank
All
you.
right.
for the children.
So what is your position in the
I'm the newly appointed. I don't know. You say that. I like that word. I wanted to put it out there.
newly appointed?
Yeah, youth group director, youth group coordinator. So, like Binette was saying, the Family Bridge Foundation. When I first met her, when she told me about this incredible organization, was really focusing on women and children, underprivileged women and children, and we felt the need that it'll be nice to have programs for kids, youth group programs where they can interact with other youth groups. They could, do all kind of social activities.
We're even planning like
Ski
field
trips,
trips,
boot camps,
field trips between here and
field trips.
Senegal to
Yeah.
the kids.
Yeah, I thought that was
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah.
How you said that
Yeah.
eventually at some point you would do like a student exchange.
Oh, yeah.
So because
We're
some
putting
of
it
our kids
together.
will never get an opportunity, especially the underprivileged children, they will never get an opportunity to see that. And same with the people over in Senegal,
Over there, yeah.
they will probably never get an opportunity to come here. But that that exchange thing is really a good thing.
And as I wanted to add, last Sunday, that's when we did the homeless feeding. Bennett's son is in the team, Fairfax High.
It's a basketball
And the
player.
coach brought them all in there with their parents.
That's right.
And then now we're planning to take everybody home
varsity team
to
was
go
there.
so they can meet the other kids in Senegal and then see if we can have a cultural exchange program.
That was great for those kids. If I just want to echo what Amam was saying, is those kids came in and they had such great energy and they brought some of their own personal clothes and basketball shoes.
Oh, man,
and
that's
they-
just
and they
beautiful.
donated
That's beautiful.
to the homeless.
Oh, man.
Quality stuff,
Yeah.
That's a good
Nike
thing.
stuff. I was about to grab a
And that-
couple of pair for myself. But I was like, what size is size? It's like size 13. I'm like, that's my size. But you're not a homeless. I'm like,
But that happens so much,
Bring
so
it
many times, is because there are companies that are out there and they're giving this stuff and they're giving it, but the middleman ends up
I know.
taking it, and so it never gets to the kids.
Sure
it
enough.
never gets to the
Where it's
people
supposed to
that
go.
really, really need it.
Yes.
Definitely.
I mean, it's just the way it is.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And so when you have people on a lower scale, like you guys, a small community of people that are doing it, yeah, you can reach some, but it's so hard to reach the masses. So that's why
Exactly.
you're saying you want to get other people involved.
And
Yeah.
all.
What would say I wanted to get involved? What would I need to do? Or any of our listening audience, what would they need to do to get involved?
We have our contact. We have FamilyBridgeFoundation.org where people can go. They can register. They can be
Okay.
volunteers. They can donate.
Say it again.
They can donate
No,
to
say-
our
Family Bridge.
FamilyBridgeFoundation.org.
There you go.
Dot
Yeah.
org.
.org, yeah.
Okay.
We
I
have
wo-
all the contact in there, so if people can contact us, they can volunteer, they can come with us to the
They can make
downtown.
donations, they
They
can
can
also-
make donation.
Wow.
And encourage them to also get involved, because one thing to receive, people donate any way they can, whether they do a donation online or they donate food. But what we really appreciate is the fact
The
that people
time.
donate some
And
of
guess
their
what?
time.
And guess what? We're adding like the kids corner. We have been having a kids board in our organization.
What is a kids board?
It's like the children, what
They're
we're doing, the
making
adults
decisions,
doing, children have their own
Sure
board
enough.
in our organization.
Sure enough.
So we're gonna have kids.
That's the way to learn.
Exactly.
Light just went on.
So we're gonna
The light went on.
we're having a mini board for the kids
Yeah.
in our organization, and they're gonna working with us. When we have board meeting, the kids representatives is gonna be sitting on the table with us
love it.
Right.
and making decision, and also
Amen.
like
Show enough.
the teenagers to the 18-year-olds and like 3
So you're teaching them as well as schooling them,
at the same time.
and that's cool.
Because my daughter actually designed the logo. She's 12 years old, and then she just, Mom, I want to be in part of this. And then her kids also, they always go with us and they always do things with us. Her daughter just
That's so
designed the
important.
paperwork and
That's
all
so
that stuff.
important.
Since we don't have budget, our kids are actually
Make it happen.
helping us, and we getting them involved from the beginning.
So do you have kids that are actually here from Senegal that
Yeah.
are like in situations like as some of the homeless kids here and stuff like that? Like I know a lot of times being familiar with the African families and stuff like that, because my husband was Nigerian, but they are very kind of close knit, so you don't really see or hear of a lot of the
No.
African people or whatever being like homeless on the street.
It's very rare because what happened is in Senegal, it's like you cannot have somebody being on the street when you have a relatives and when you have a neighbor or when you have a parent or when you have somebody who knows who. We don't allow that. This is not part of our tradition. But what happened is, the children need to know, because sometimes also people in Senegal who are homeless, mostly are foreigners who come and get stranded, but they still get help and get invited, at the same time, even if they have little or no money. But before, we move on, I just wanted to make it, people know that right now our challenge is we want a center. We want to have something that we're going to have the youth director get busy. We're going to have, all the people from the board, doing something and helping women and
So
children
you
and
guys
stuff.
nonprofit ready? If
Yes.
you visit
Yes.
somebody out there says, "Hey, I got a building, but I can only give it to nonprofit
Oh, yeah.
organizations."
That's
Yeah,
us.
we have five
We
of them.
It's in
non-profit
there.
ready.
It's in the
I
book
like
brochure.
that. Are you
There you go.
non-profit ready?
There you go.
Yeah, you have to be ready.
I'm gonna
'cause-
start asking.
Yeah, ready.
Nonprofit ready.
Yes.
You
Because
look
there's
like
a lot
you're
of
ready.
times opportunities come up and you're not ready, so it's like,
Oh, we've
we
been ready.
giving you this, but we can only do it because
Mom
nonprofit.
say we've been ready.
Yes, it's in the brochure actually. We have actually the exemption. We have the 501c3. We have everything ready, and then she's been doing such. I mean, she pulled
Give it
me
up
in.
for Binette, please.
Yes,
There you go.
because I mean she put this together.
Yeah.
That's right.
All y'all out there, be
This is our
quiet.
vision, and we're all just going to be a part of your vision.
Yes, but
Your
one
dream.
what can do it? I cannot do it by myself.
Amen.
That's the
Show
bottom
enough.
line.
That's
the
all
bottom
of
line.
us. We are
Like a
all
community,
into
show
this.
enough.
It takes a village
There you go.
Praise the
to
child.
raise one child.
Watch out now.
You wanna- right here, Yvette. Tu vois Yvette là, comme ça. Là. T'as vu? Ouais, c'est ça. On est là, Yvette. On est ensemble. On est
Non, mais c'est
ensemble.
vrai.
On est ensemble.
Comment allez-vous?
Ça va bien.
Wanna sing a song? And you got no African songs we can sing, man?
Oh, they got a bunch of African
Man,
songs.
come on.
You know. As a matter of fact,
We're going to come right back. Okay. Let's take it to a break. We're going to give a shout out to our sponsors, Pitbull.
Whoop,
If
whoop.
we can get them to
Yeah.
donate some drinks, maybe to your foundation or
Yes.
whatever,
Great.
because we have they're healthy drinks. They're maybe the kids may not need it.
Yeah, they might not need that right
But
there.
anyway, the parents
They-
need it to keep
parents
up with
may
the
need
kids.
There you go.
The homeless would need it.
Okay.
They don't need it either. They ain't doing nothing but laying around. They
We
just
gonna
laying
see what's
around.
up.
They chilling.
Anyway, we're sponsored by Pitbulls, and we're gonna take it to the commercial. Pitbull, I love it.
See,
Energy
they're laying
drink
around just
for
laying
diabetical.
Hey, you get them a pit bull, man. They be up and down the building.
They
Going
wanna bite
crazy.
somebody.
Stop it. Take it.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
B square. Hey. Hey. Allez. 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 Let's go. Otude. Oya sare wa kekere. Kere wa bo atutide. Oya burúkú tún mi
going to Senegal.
Hey,
Oh,
we are having
I'm
a
going to
party,
Senegal.
African
I'm
style.
going to Senegal.
Senegal style.
I'm going to Senegal. I'm going to Senegal.
Yeah.
I'm going to Senegal.
That's the only word you gonna say?
I'm going to Senegal. I'm going to Senegal.
Stop.
I'm going with
We
mom.
getting turned up.
We going all the way to Chess in Senegal.
I'm going with mom.
That's right.
She gonna be looking at her luggage. I'm gonna be right there in the luggage. Don't tell nobody.
But what I was saying before we took the break was about, how, most Nigerians and Africans or whatever, they don't have that problem of the, like, a homeless, like the homeless family, like they will embrace their own. Even here in the States, I never see any of the other cultures, like even like Asians and Chinese and all that. I mean, there are a few, maybe you may see one or two, but it's not the norm to see them out there, That's true. But we got to get back to that. We got to get back to that as people. Period. Not just looking over people and seeing people laying on the street and stepping across and going on like it ain't nothing there. Like all these women talking about ain't no men. I done seen so many men on Skid Row. I'm just saying, baby, you might be stepping over your blessing.
Hey, you gonna get him a dust him off, rake him off a little bit.
I ain't gonna dust him off. I had one I tried to clean up one time. That's the worst thing I could have done. He got too cute. Cleaned him up. I had him looking good. Bought him linen suit.
Somebody else got him.
Oh man, I don't know how you know. He got himself. He got so full of himself, man.
Self-confidence, huh?
I built a man, and then after I got him right, man, I was taking him around. He started like, what?
Feeling himself.
Yeah, he's like,
man, he started feeling some type of way.
All right, then.
He started noticing I was fat. Like, if I was like, he didn't even notice I was fat. Like, then all of a sudden, he's like,
hey, damn.
He started losing some weight. You know what?
Ain't that about that?
No, I lost 10 pounds. You didn't even know.
That's too fast.
I'm not
dust
fixing
them off,
up. I'm no fixer up. I'm no dust them off.
Look at it like this. You bless somebody. You showed them how to live again. Look at it like
Yeah, I
that.
showed him how to live, but I invested a whole lot of money. Him all doing the Hollywood thing. We seen a couple celebrities, and he forgot that I was a celebrity. I'm like, what? Me and Latifah, we ain't never like 20 pounds different. I got the highlights and everything. We 40 pounds different, Queen. Just sitting on that same level. Dude seen Queen and just lost his mind. I'm
That's funny right there.
that's the funny lady.
Man.
So I'm just saying, I don't know about dusting them off or nothing like that.
Right,
I think
just
sometimes
give 'em a
you just gotta
savage
leave things as they are. You know what I mean?
Just give him a savage.
So, but we taking light of it, making jokes and fun of it, but there are so many of our black men that are down there and can't get back. And when you really look deep into the situation, there's people out there that are doctors,
Yes,
attorneys.
I actually did meet somebody like that when
this world just got too much. This life thing just got too much, and sometimes you do feel like you want to just check out. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take 5 on Skid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 5 down on Skid, and then they get so caught up, and it's like no coming back.
Just
But
slightly
they really
comfortable.
appreciate when I was this last Sunday, I could see it in their eyes and talking to some of them.
Mm-hmm.
They love the fact that this non-profit organization, Family Bridge Foundation, it was founded by African women. There's African women from West Africa that actually building a bridge between Africa and black people in America.
Yes, because we do have it. That's another thing that's kind of like kept silent and quiet. Nobody talks about. But a lot of times, me being in the African community and being married to an African, I would go places and I would always feel like the outsider. Like, how am I going to be the outsider? Your skin is just as dark as mine.
Yes.
We're the same. You just came from Africa and I'm here. Exactly. My family got away, but I came from that same thing. Yes, like when I see Africans that are from Nigeria, from Senegal, I see me, I see my people. I see people that look like my sister, like my blood sister.
Right.
But, you see people and then until you hear them speak and you hear the different dialect, then you know that, maybe they are from Africa or whatever. But if you sit there and didn't say nothing,
that's true.
no nobody would even know.
Yeah.
You know, you look just like me. But a lot of the African women excluded me.
But let me
Wanted
tell you
to.
something. This is why Uchenna, who's the founder and of the African Focus. I really respect that man, because what happened is he's building the bridge like we're doing. From Africa to the people from here. He has an induction ceremony every year. So what we do is just like every country from Africa is just adopting Americans here. So every year, this the 12th year right now, and then we're working with them. Our Family Bridge Foundation is actually so excited to work with them.
By the way, I have to say, Mom just received yet another award, so please give it up for Mom and her husband. They got rewarded by that organization, Africa Focus, because I think this is the second family that she has. She has welcomed. She's hosting an American family.
I love hosting families.
And we're taking them to Senegal too, with our group.
Senegal.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity for people to reconnect with their roots, which is amazing.
And that's when this program of cultural exchange come in, because we really want American people to go to Africa to see what's in there. To see their brothers and their
there's
sisters.
people there's not only Spears, and like I said, for me being a part of the African community already, I had things that I was taught that were such myths.
It
like
is,
every African over there is not running around with a piece of cloth over their ding-a-ling.
What?
Free Willy.
No, and girls don't have. They just have their little rubbing around. But that's what we taught. That's our mentality. And the same thing with a lot of people in Africa. They think that all Americans are just ghetto fabulous and got a mouthful of gold and we ain't nothing and all we is. Everybody, y'all have y'all think about what y'all think our perception of us. So. Those are things that need to be bridged, along with the gap. That is such a wide gap.
And that's why we are here.
I used to laugh because when they got me involved, I'm sorry, Bernard, with this foundation, they told me, what is that we need? I'm like, first of all, your name, you're the family bridge. You're more like the family pipeline, because nobody knows about you. You're more like the family underground.
Okay.
Nobody knows. So what they really needed was just a way to get their name out there for people to know what they're doing.
And that's what we're here for. I mean, we do we talk about things that are funny, but we also talk about real life issues, and we try to bring comedy and laughter, because comedy and laughter is healing. It's a part of medication. So if we can feed the people and we can get them to laugh and forget about their problems for a few minutes, then we're doing another sort of healing. So with the food, I would love to go down with you guys one day when you're doing the food. I go to the prisons, I go to churches. I'll do my comedy wherever, and if we could set it up in the park or something, I will bring my microphone down there and I get down. You have to watch my back, because I don't want to be,
No, we got you.
Ready.
But I know how to get down grimy in case somebody get down. I'm just saying. I'm trying not to do that life. I'm not about that life no more. But if I got to,
You ready?
man. I'm just saying I ain't about that life.
Only
but
if you
I
got to.
I can get down like that, because I grew like that.
You ain't a killer, but don't push you.
We don't want to. What we're doing is like we don't want to get limited. We want to be everywhere, wherever the need is. We want to be there.
And that's
So
just
right
it. When you
now-
have a small organization such as yours, you have to have people that are steadily coming on board.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's
throwing the
why we
net
are.
wider and wider and wider and wider.
And,
so
and
we
right
definitely
now,
want to be a
to
part.
what we're doing right now in Senegal, right now we have school where children don't eat from 8 to 4 at school.
Wow.
And it is very hard, and we really need help on that. We're really looking for funds to help those kids, because they come from poor families, no income or very low income. A 5-year-old kid from 8 to 4, no food. It's just painful.
And when they go home, they don't eat.
And when they
come
get
back
home,
the next
It
day.
ain't like they got a meal waiting at the house.
And sometimes the meal is at 8 p.m. So we're sending money to them. We have a non-profit over there that work with Family Bridge Foundation. So they're the one who cooking the meal for those kids.
Well, like anything else, I think it's okay to send money and that kind of thing, but we have to teach them to fish.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we're doing actually.
It's
That's
like,
what
you
we're
know,
doing.
send the money, and then after that money's gone, it's like, okay, we back to square one, I'm back
Yeah.
home again.
And this is what Binet was talking about, because what happened is we appeared on national TV last month, actually in April, because we were invited in Washington D.C. to meet our ambassador. Me and Binet, we were invited, and then national TV they showed us, and then everybody went to her house, the neighbors, and say, we saw your sister over there. We need help. You guys need to do something. And then at the same time, what she trying to teach them is like every month, one parent give $2. We're going to put together with what we have, we're going to send it to them, and they're going to be able to see 500 kids of the school. And that's what we're trying to do. And when we go there, these people that we're trying to take, Americans, they say they're gonna. Some of them are gonna bring school supplies. Some of them are gonna bring, clothes. Some of them are gonna bring stuff that they need and stuff taken.
Great. And then there's a lot of times, we have a lot here, a lot of resources here, but then we have to try to send it out, and then the money that we have to send it out, the cost is so great to send it over there. 9 times out of 10, it's like, we lose out anyway,
Yeah,
so it's
because
just better
nobody's there to do really what they're supposed to do.
Right, so it's like
yeah.
you with the money, all the money that we take. We got $50 worth of clothes and school books. I'm just saying random numbers, of course. But then it take $100
to send.
it.
That's true. Like containers will cost like $8,000,
Yeah,
something
one
like that.
container is like $8,000.
If somebody out there is
And
listening,
then only
can
thing
help
about
us out.
that is when you send the
Amen.
containers, you got to make sure that you have somebody on the other end that is
Yeah.
going to collect
That is collecting,
before
yeah.
the middleman.
And this is why we have a program that we're setting up, like a women empowerment, to teach them how to really take care of their children and have something like their skills that they can develop over there. This is why we want a center here and a center there.
Amen.
Yeah.
Because we doing the same thing that we're doing in Senegal. This is why we have this program. We want a center. We don't have money right now.
Speaking
We're
of
doing
ambassadors.
everything out of pocket. We want the center where the women are going to be trained in terms of 10-minute meal. I mean, I have a catering business, and as business, I do meals that's very fast,
She's
and then
an
I can
amazing cook.
train them how to actually do a meal that's very.
I'm just saying.
She has adopted me. I got
We have
adopted
to
by
have
her.
you back on another.
I want to be adopted.
Yeah, please let her adopt you, man. You will eat
I
well.
want to adopt.
And speaking of those two women are amazing. I feel like I haven't accomplished much when I'm around these two ladies. I'm like, damn, okay, what is it? She just got another. Tell them about what she. Just tell us.
Yeah,
I just got appointed, like we would say.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Ain't nothing like getting appointed. Yeah. I want to get appointed one day.
You will.
Shoot.
It's gonna
You
happen.
got a point.
All right.
I'm saying.
Wrong.
I just got appointed as an honorary consul of Senegal in Los Angeles.
All right. Yeah. Stand up. All right.
very hard.
So what would that
She deserves
incorporate?
that.
Like you,
Well, it's like I'm representing Senegal here. I'm the extension of the ambassador here in Los Angeles because people who travel visa-wise, passport-wise, and business-wise, investment-wise, I mean, I'm here to represent Senegal, so they don't have to travel to Washington, D.C. to do all those paperwork. So I'm working with the council.
All right. You are important people.
I'm telling you,
She is important.
she's very
I
important.
understand that being, like I said, I keep saying of the being of the
Oh, yeah.
culture. You know, it was a shock for me because I had to go through the green card and all that and get all that stuff, and so.
You get
And
it.
it's really hard for some people,
It is. That's
especially when
true.
you come and you don't know the language,
That's
and you don't
true.
know the system of things and how to do things. Like a funny situation with my brother-in-law when my husband came. He wasn't my husband then, but when he came, his brother had this big thing of like a coming party, for him to come, coming to the States, whatever. So
Coming to America.
Coming to America, basically. Right? So my brother-in-law buys like 3,000 pieces of chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I mean, not Kentucky Fried, but Church's Chicken. Church's Chicken. You get like
Oh, my
3,000
God.
pieces for $5. Church, you get like 3,000 pieces, legs and thighs.
This is not the chicken.
So my brother, my husband, he's thinking, oh my God,
This is
this
not the
guy
chicken.
is rich. My brother is, he is here, he is doing it right. And when he found out later how cheap Church's chicken is, and these 3,000 pieces only cost $5.
This messes what my brother can
this,
eat.
this is what he gave me. This is
I could have had some
This
Reese.
is how he's going to welcome me here to
right.
America.
And I mean, it's just so many things. Like I remember when one time my brother-in-law he was riding and he stopped to eat or whatever, and this girl comes over to him, a prostitute, local chick, whatever.
Watch out
How we
now.
go from prostitute to
I'm telling you the stories. These are differences as far as the stories, like things that they don't know
Yeah.
in Bridging the Gap.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so the lady asked him. She's like, lady of the night, whatever. So she goes, "Would you like a little head?"
Whoa.
And my brother-in-law's like, "No, my head is fine like it is." So I don't know if he thought they was gonna shrink his head into some kind of like poodle or something.
This happens at home all the time.
Yeah. I said, "No, my head is fine the way it is. I don't shrink in my head. No." So anyway, those are just like a few. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's funny, like, so just simple things that you think would just be so easy for somebody to know. Like, he didn't even know how to turn the water on.
Wow.
Like, because when he was in Nigeria, they lived in kind of the bush part of the land, so it wasn't like they had everything flowing like it is here. So, they come and they don't want to feel like, oh, I'm a dummy or I've never seen this before. So they try to play it off.
They do a great job playing it up, by the way.
Not really. They
Hey, he's standing there like this. This nigga. I'm going to get this one way or another.
Yeah, so it's like we really do have to bridge the gap on so many levels.
We're working on it big time.
We're working on it, and
And let me add something, because we actually planning to have our children were born here.
Really?
So
That's another level.
we're trying to actually take them to Senegal and Africa so they know they can appreciate what they have here.
Yes.
And we take them to go over there and help the kids.
Make
And
them
then the organization, Family Bridge Foundation, is actually training them. When we go there, we're going to take them, so they're going to take it and just visit the places where they could, so they can appreciate it. My son actually went last year. When he came back, he was like a changed boy, because like, Mom, I didn't realize.
So glad we got McDonald's over here.
He so much mafé in Senegal.
Mafé.
He came back, he's like, mafé.
I love it.
He was like, "Lach, I want some lach."
What's that?
Black is some kind of porridge.
Don't tell him.
Yes.
You have not been appointed yet.
Ah, dang on it. I
You don't
cannot
know what
wait to be
lach is.
appointed.
I love the food, and like you said, it's just the culture shock, because the kids that are born here, like I said, I do comedy, and when we do the year-end African parties and stuff, some of the kids, they're like, they're just so Americanized that their parents are like, really like, I think they just dropped the ball, because I think even though they're here, you still have your culture and everything, they still need to learn it and to know it, to know the language. I've seen so many kids here from that are born here, but parents of African or Nigerian or African descent or whatever, and the kids don't even know none of the language.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are you guys teaching your children the
They
language?
speak our language.
But that's good, because some of them, they'll be like, I understand, but I can't speak it. Well, no,
Yeah.
You need to. Yeah.
They need
How does
to
that
know.
happen?
And we even have a book. We have one
halfway.
one Senegalese guy here. That's our brother. He has a book, Wolof and English. That
Wow.
means, you can take the
Both
book
of
and
them.
you can learn the basic language in Senegal. In case we're going to Senegal, you can
I
say
definitely
hi,
want
you
one.
can say how are you, all those
I
kind of
learned it when I
basic
was married to a Nigerian, because I got tired of
How
them
many
talking.
Nigerian were you married to right now?
Huh?
Because you say, how many Nigerian were you married to?
Just
I only
the one.
had one. And one of them was what I
You
don't
said it
want.
3 times. I was
He
married
just
to a
keeps
Nigerian.
popping up. That is all.
Well, we're talking about the African culture and the
Okay,
African.
I was
When
just
I say that, I have to refer back to so that you know where I got
But you're
mine.
referring back to the same Nigerian,
The same man. I ain't know how.
I just want to know.
She is not the Nigerian that she spoke of.
I'm just trying to
I ain't know how.
I'm just
Yeah.
the people out there that are
At least
listening.
you're not a Nigerian hoe, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a Nigerian who automatically.
Come on,
know.
stop messing up with my
I'm
sister.
I'm not an Idaho. I'm a Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky. But I'm just saying. Leave me alone, boy. You
I know.
I was not even gonna say. What I was gonna say? What I was gonna say?
You said
I don't
when
know,
you-
but
when
I-
you- once upon a time when you were married to a Nigerian, that's what
Right.
you were saying. And then I
But then
interrupted
you made me mess when you took everything that was with
I'm
it.
sorry.
She had a
Don't
message,
bother me because I
man.
have a one-way street in my head. It's like everything has to
You
go.
were talking about the kids that don't speak the language, that don't come from Africa, that do not understand their own language.
Right. It still didn't come back.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's okay. It'll
Drink
come
some
back
Pitbull and come back.
Okay.
Pitbull will come back. That's what
delicious.
Pitbull does. Pomegranate,
Ooh,
blueberry.
everybody drinks some.
It's
Oh yeah. So what I was saying was,
That should work, huh? Damn.
Pitbull.
being married to a Nigerian, and the kids, like I said, they don't. Not only do they not understand the language, but they don't even want to dress in the attire. They
Yeah.
were
Oh, Lord.
embarrassed.
Well, we have
can't
to
sag
we
no
have to be
thing.
in their case all the time. Pick up your pants.
Right.
Don't no sagging. No
Right.
this and that. Mom, so, you have to be in
No
their case all
African
the time.
sagging
You
over here.
cannot say
You
garments.
cannot sag. The African boo-boo.
That is just
No,
nasty.
if you first of all, you got African boo boo, it ain't gonna sag no way, cause them booties be big. I love it.
That program, that cultural exchange program, is our most important program.
Yes.
Yes, we definitely have
Because
to do
we
it.
all benefit from it. We
Yes.
want to see these children here in America to go to Africa to see what they have over there, how respected they're going to be.
And the respect, oh my
they're gonna be.
goodness, it's like another level. Like,
It's like,
these
yeah.
kids don't even know respect here.
Yes.
Like, I didn't even. I got my African husband.
That one, man. That one.
The
The
fourth.
same one. He my brother was visiting. My brother was only like 15 years old, and he ran out of socks, and he grabbed one of my husband's pair of socks. He's thinking I'm grabbing, my brother-in-law's socks, or, it wasn't a big
Family,
deal to him.
yeah.
But my husband took that as such a form of disrespect. Like, how could you put on my sock? Like, really? How could you think that you would be entitled to? And
Yeah.
so it's like all those things. Like, you can't even just be like walking around calling me by my first name. The kids have to say auntie or something. It's like a form of respect. You can't.
That's right.
These kids here, they'll be like calling me on for hey Yvette, really?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
And they don't even pronounce it right.
Right.
Yvette. It's
Yvette.
Yvette. Okay.
Yvette with a Y. Yvette.
What?
Yvette.
Yvette.
yeah, but
But I don't even allow her to do it. I still take my stance. I'll be like, honey, you need to put a handle on. That's what my mama told me. You have to put a handle on it. And I've waited a long time. I waited 41,
Forgot?
42 years to
This
be
nigga.
able to come.
Bridge in the gap.
There you go
Be
again.
able to get somebody to call me Mrs. or Miss Yvette or something like that. So 40 something, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. On my Facebook is 110. I think it's better to put your age up. That way nobody has any expectation.
Hey, so you look good for your age.
Yeah, it's like, damn, it's
110? She look good for 110.
what?
Oh my God.
So ladies, don't put your age back. Put it up.
There you go.
And get the better deal. But anyway, we're going to take another commercial break, and we're going to come right back. And we're going to finish this. We're going to come right back.
Yes.
And we're going to finish up. We're going to tell where these people can get contact. We're going to give out some numbers. We're going to give out some names. We're going to show some
Social
faces.
Security.
We're going to get it
give that out
done.
if
We're
you
going
like.
to get it done.
You guys look like
take
you
us
got
to
good
a Pitbull commercial, which is my sponsor. I love Pitbull, and I am so honored to be a part of this show. RMC, who is the owner of Pitbull
Amen.
Energy Drink. I want you guys to try it.
That bottle looks good. That looks really good. That can looks really.
It tastes really good too.
It does
I
taste
love it
good.
because there's
Well,
no
if-
aftertaste.
If it
and
tastes as good as it looks.
it does.
Okay,
It does.
okay.
It does.
We're going to
So
go out and
anyway-
race when it's over.
We're gonna get a little energy in the house. Go ahead, take us to a commercial. We'll be right back.
Right, black.
And now you know why we be drinking
All
Pitbull.
right, now we're going to
you
get
know.
down to the get down. We got a special guy in the house. We call him the Ginger Surprise. He
Yes,
makes
Lord.
everything with ginger, and wow. We are turned up to
Yeah, we got the ginger
I
man
have
in
to
the
get
house.
the raw ginger. Don't mind the label because we just put it like this, so y'all won't try to figure out what we got in it. But the main thing of it is that it's all good. It's ginger. The Ginger Surprise. It comes in coconut.
Yeah.
It comes in grape. How many flavors do we have all together?
90.
90 flavors all together.
Wow.
90.
Do we have time to
tonight
name
we
them
have
all?
3. No. You name it, it's already done. It's the Ginger Surprise. We're gonna take these out because we don't want y'all to know what the label is.
This one is sugar free. Woo!
This is. I just get the raw.
Mine's is mango ginger.
I got the raw one, which is just straight. What I do is add it to everything. I take about a cupful every morning before breakfast, and it just helps the digestive
Which one?
system.
That's too much, then.
That's a drink. This is the raw ginger itself. Oh shit! Can you tell us a little bit about the drink right quick? Just jump on the mic right there. Pull your chair in.
Yeah. Do your
This
thing.
is my dude.
Yo, what's up?
All right, sound like you finna start rapping. Yo, testing one, two.
No, I ain't a rapper.
Yo.
Okay, first of all, let me say, the organization that we're dealing with, first of all, I love being part of them. And they are being taped. Every weekend that they go out now lately, they have been taped. The Fairfax High School, they loved it. In fact, my son played against the Fairfax High School, and the coach that was there, he and I ran into each other, and we realized we knew one another, and then when we spoke, we realized who they were. But I was amazed by him having all of the students out there. That was the thing. And then the students themselves, we did several interviews. Of course, I'm one of the top photographers in LA. That's
right.
another reason why I'm out here.
What's a tippy top?
Yeah. Give it up.
Yeah.
I can vouch for him. This brother can take pictures and he does everything. He shoots videos. He edits. Anyway.
So what I want to know, people to know, is that the organization isn't just to help; it's to help everybody. It's not one set of people that they're helping; it's everybody. Now, I'm going to go a little deeper. I was a homeless veteran, and believe it or not, they were feeding people one day when I was down there. They didn't even realize it was me, and we came across one another. And now I'm living in a different atmosphere. And I'm one of the top vegan restaurant owners. I used to own one of the top vegan restaurants here. And I used to feed the homeless. I used to feed anybody that I felt needed to be fed. Right. And to see what these young ladies are doing, and I say young because they are definitely young. I see what these young, beautiful black sisters are doing.
Beautiful.
And for us to be able here in America to say we have some black sisters from Africa feeding our own black young Americans, whether they're young, old, teenagers, and to see what they're allowing their children, because their children were there. I was involved with their children. In fact, their daughter, which she did not say, her daughter shot photos for some of her photos. Her daughter's photos are in their own brochure. Wow. And she needs to express that her daughter is that involved with them. So I'm getting away from my juice because right now this is all about what the foundation is all about. It's about helping what what they're trying to do for
we
people.
Want you to donate some juice to the homeless.
I ain't got no problem with that.
Tell us about your juice a little bit, man. Tell us about your secrets.
Man, are you the host or what?
Are you the co-host?
I'm co-hosting today.
No. That's my job.
Event is getting worried right here.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
I'm sorry.
He asked some good ass questions.
And now all of a sudden, so can you tell us a little bit more about the foundation of the juice and the ingredients and actually how it was made and how long you've been knowing these black women? Could you tell us a little bit? Goddamn takeover demon. He won't be back. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the thing about Ginger Surprise, Ginger Surprise is, I developed it in honor of my mother. My mother died of cancer. Wow. And what had happened as I was developing the drink after my mother passed away, and I came across a few people who were telling me that, hey, ginger's good for cancer patients. Ginger's good for cancer patients. Now, I ran across a young lady, and we actually had her here a few weeks ago, remember?
Yeah.
And this young lady, she had 6 bouts of cancer.
Wow.
Her 5th bout was on her right shoulder, and all 5 of them, previous to her and I meeting, all 5 of them, they cut on her, they gave her chemo and all of that, and she just didn't feel well. Then they finally told her that she had a 6th bout, and it was in her breast. And she, at that time, I had my restaurant up and running, and I was in a lot of the farmers markets, and I happened to be in the Hollywood Farmers Market, and she came in, and she was like, hey, look, I don't feel well. I said, well, you know, maybe you need to try changing your diet. So I started helping her with her diet, which I'm also helping Yvette. Then she came a couple of weeks later, and she said, I'm still not feeling well. So I turned her on to the ginger. 6 months after I turned her on to the ginger, the doctors told her it was dissipating.
Wow.
A year later, they told her it was gone. And they said, oh, maybe we have a breakthrough. She was like, no. I stopped the medication a year and a half ago. And it was strictly the ginger that she was doing. We did a TV show. The network is out of New York. It's called Vera Living. And the show was called I Saved My Life with Natural Products. And she tells the story of how the ginger saved her life. Now, if you look at what's happening to the Asian world, how many cancer patients do you hear about in the Asian world?
Not that many.
Ginger used to be gold
That's true.
ages back. It used to be gold. What happened, we don't know. People thought that the modern medicine, and I'm not talking about modern medicine. I'm not trying to get into a conflict with the modern medicine industry. I'm just saying that ginger is a product that we all need to focus on as far as being naturally healthy product.
Yes, it is.
And if we all can focus on that, we all will see differently. I myself had 4 heart attacks prior to me going vegan. I noticed that once I changed and went to vegan and started changing on a lot of the other stuff that I was putting in my system, I'm now doing the things that I was doing at 18 that I wasn't able to do at 25, at 30. So it's all that. So I really didn't want to get into this discussion. I wanted to stay focused
really
on.
We're going to have to wrap it up really quick, but I want to be able to tell a little bit about where we can get in contact with. But we also want to say quickly that you were on the Shark Tank.
Watch out now.
And that's really important because he you know,
I want people to know that,
rich
but
really soon. So
no.
we
There's a whole different story about that, and I don't want to get into that.
We met him a few months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and he is a blessing to us. He is a blessing to us.
I know he is.
Okay, so tell us how we can get in touch with you guys. Give us a not to say that the accent ain't beautiful, but because that's the first thing we say, black people. I don't understand you. So give us a little bit of the, break it down. Use your regular.
My regular.
Yeah.
U.S. voice.
Yeah.
U.S. voice.
Yeah.
Drop your other stuff. Drop it for a minute and tell us what's going on. Tell us how to get in contact with the group.
I don't want to talk on behalf of Binette because I think she's the president and founder. She's the one that started this nonprofit. Personally, I came in on board as the youth group director. So we want to continue doing that, working with the kids. You could join us through the website. She will tell you exactly how to join her personally because she has an email address and mine as well.
Okay.
And that's it.
And
How
you
was
are
that?
an actor, SAG.
Yes.
So you're going to be kind of teaching the kids a little bit of acting and
Absolutely.
trying to get in.
I'd love
cool.
to get them involved in doing some of
the arts.
Some of the arts,
Right.
monologues, bring some guest speakers. Perhaps we will invite you.
For sure, you better.
For you to.
She said perhaps.
Over your stuff. So anyway, tell us where we can find you guys, and we're
I never
gonna.
said my full name, by the way. My name is Kamel Mumad. You never asked me, so.
It wasn't important, Kamel.
Okay, I will.
Did you think we needed to know
I pointed.
You said what you was. So all we need to know is your title. You for the kid, right? So come on, tell us. Mama, tell us a little bit about how we can get in touch with you guys.
Yes,
Come
people
on.
can join us through www.familybridgefoundation.org. That's our
Okay.
website. And we have phone numbers. My phone number is 213-905-0292. We have the vice president phone number, Mom.
Yeah.
That's her name.
What is
Her
it?
phone number is 323
You heard it said wife and kids.
936-5434. Yes, those are the numbers you can join us.
And
we
then for those of
really-
you who missed it, you can always check the replay on YouTube. After the show, we always put it up, so you can always go back and get it in case you missed the numbers or anything. And you can always contact me, and
Yes. we'll see
the
you.
radio show, we can get it to you and let you know what's up. The
Thank
Ginger
you.
Surprise, yeah. And
Pitbull.
All right, it's a wrap, y'all. We thank you
Booyah.
for coming. And that's what's so damn funny. It's a wrap.
Amen.
Hey, ho.
Thank you.
Now I'm giving my testimony. I'm killing the beat and I'm giving them heat. Now I'm giving them everything. I'm living my life, I don't chop money. I don't taste money. My guy, I'm allergic to poverty. So I'm using my sense to gather the properties. No time, like the Statue of Liberty. Nobody knows tomorrow, so I'll be holding my destiny, yeah. As if it's in a jungle, some people they bubble, I continue the struggle,